Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Psychic TV International. My name is Harry T, and it is so nice to be on with you on the last day of May, Saturday the 31st of May at 8 o'clock Australian Eastern. Can you believe it's the last day of May? It's unbelievable, which means that tomorrow is the 1st of June. How crazy. We're basically halfway through the year. Amazing. Hey, Jocelyn, good to see you. Of course, you were the first on. I know that we've got a couple of our regulars that won't be able to join us tonight. I think they let us know that last week, I'm pretty sure. So hello to everyone. And I'm sure that all of you are watching Michael's Thursday night show, which has been such a great hit. And the great thing is we are streaming on the Facebook page. Yay, it's working. Now, just want to confirm a couple of things, and I'll also say it at the end of the show. So we have next Saturday and the Saturday after, so the 7th of June and the 14th of June, we'll have a guest host. I think Michael will be doing one of them, perhaps both of them, one of them, not sure who, on which. And then I'll be back on June the 21st. So I'll be doing the 21st and the 28th. So I will be off for the next couple of Saturdays, I believe. And if you're in Melbourne, come down to the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival. I think I'm only there on the Sunday. I've got a special audience show. So my event there is a ticketed event. So you need a ticket to come and see my little event that I've got on there on the Sunday. And I might also be swinging by the book stand and doing a book signing very briefly just after the event. But yeah, I think that's on the Sunday next week. So if you're in Melbourne, come along and I'll see you there. Oh, Cherie, I was kind of just mentioning you a little bit. Good to see you. Oh, how fun. Amazing. Send my love. You're going to have an amazing time. Say hi to everyone. Oh my God, I'm so excited, Cherie. So good to see you. So Cherie, I'm back on the 21st, just FYI. Let's have a look. Hey, Carolyn, good to see you. Hi, Veronica. Yes, Veronica, we've got Terry on tonight. Yay. Which is exciting. Actually, I think I saw Terry not long ago on the show. I think she was on with me, was it a couple of weeks ago? I feel like it's deja vu. Was it a couple? I'll ask her. I'm pretty sure it was recently. Hey, Gayleen, good to see you. So if you can please like and share this video, that'd be amazing. And if you've liked and shared it, you definitely can write a message in the comment box. Let us know that you've liked and shared it, and you can include a question, and Terry can give you a tidbit message / reading / guidance, whatever you want to call it. I kind of don't really like the word reading. I know we use it all the time, but I'm one of those people. I don't really like that word overly. It's just I only use it because everyone uses it, but it's just not. I'm not really a fan because I'm an author. Reading reminds me of like books. So you read books, but that's my thing. So yeah, if you can like and share, that'd be amazing. And I do also have to let you know who is on the phone. So PsychicTVInternational.n is the website for all of the information on the show and the psychics. And we've got the Australian number is 0290710199. In the US, it's 191437378280, and our international number worldwide is +61 488825177. And I'll let you know. Hey, Callista. Hi, Isabel. I'll let you know who is logged in right now. We've got Amazing Grace on pin 9888. We've got Judith Sky on pin 9125. We have Kat on pin 9803. And we have Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810. So all of them are available right now for your calls. So definitely give them a call and have a one-on-one over the phone, because really that's the best way to get some guidance and insight. And that will be obviously available for you on the phone now. Cherie, have an amazing time. Have a ball. I'm so glad you got to say hello. And Callista, it's good to see you too. And hey, Erin. Okay, let's bring on Terry and we will have a little chat to her. Hey, Terry, how are you?
Good, darling. How are you?
Good, good. I was just saying, I feel like I saw you the other day on the show, but then I was like, I think it's deja vu. Or no, I did see you. Did I see you?
Yes, it was a couple of weeks ago. It was on the 10th. It was on the 10th of this month.
I thought it was a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I saw her recently. How have you been since then?
I've been good. Busy, cold today. I've had to bust out the cashmere shawl to keep a bit warm.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Cashmere's nice. I like cashmere. Oh my gosh, Terry, I had this beautiful cashmere sweater that I ruined. I ruined it. You know you've got to take good care of cashmere. Oh my gosh. I ruined it. So much. Oh, you don't?
What did you do to it?
I nuked it in the dryer. Like it came out.
Not recommended.
Yeah, it was like, oh, it was ruined. I was like, oh no, because I dry everything in the dryer, and I thought, oh, that will be fine. Oh no, that ruined.
This stuff just doesn't smell as good in the dryer. If you
Oh.
pull clean sheets off the line, they smell amazing.
See, I love the dryer. I love the dryer, but I'm telling you, my cashmere sweater that did not love the dryer.
Yeah,
But
no, it wouldn't.
anyway, but you've been good apart from being cold.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
good. I do a little bit of corporate work too, so I've
Yes,
been
I think you
I've been
mentioned that.
pretty
Yeah.
busy with that recently. Yeah, and in
Amazing.
fact, speaking of what we're doing, I've actually got the Thursday night show coming up on the 12th of this month.
Oh, fantastic! So you'll be with Michael in 2
Yes.
weeks. No, 2 weeks.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, a couple of weeks. Yeah, amazing. Oh, awesome. Well, we're seeing
I'm very
lots of
excited
Terri, and we're
about
loving
that.
that. Yeah, that's awesome. No,
Yeah.
Michael's great. Michael's great, and it's great that we're doing the Thursday night show, and we've still got the Saturday night show, and I think people are really liking it. Hey, Kerry, good to see you. No, Kerry, you haven't missed my birthday. Mine's on the 12th, and your birthday's on the Thursday. Happy birthday to you, Kerry, my Gemini friend. Hey, Ray, good to see you. Now, Terri, for people who may be watching who might be new or who might not be too familiar with your work, can you tell people a little bit about you and how you can help?
Sure can. Well, I've been doing this professionally for about 15 years now. And before that, I actually spent about 20 years in the army, or over 20 years in the army. So, it's kind of like going from one corner of the square to the complete other side. So, it was interesting sort of how it came about for me, because we knew, my sister and I knew that our great granny had the gift, as they called it back then. And we didn't know really how involved she was in it until only a couple of years ago. But we knew that we both inherited skills from her. That's my sister and I. She gets the really strong dream premonitions. I don't get those at all. But I have the other side of the coin, which I do with our dead people. So so it was interesting. And the more you sort of, I guess, you open to it, and this is to everyone out there as well, because everyone has some of this. So if you open up to it, you find the thing that you love doing the best. With some people it's straight tarot cards, others it's tea leaf reading, any of those modalities that like, you feel a pull to. Do that. With me, it was a bit of stage work, and it's great because I love talking to people too. So
I love that, and you're terrific at it, Terri. Like, people really love your work, and I really enjoy having you on whenever you're on. I think you're great. And I think you're right.
Likewise.
And I think, oh, thank you. And I also think sometimes people can also develop other skills, or sometimes it can change as well. And yeah, exactly. So I think that's great. And
really unexpectedly too, because do you find that when you're with people doing the readings that you act as an amplifier as well?
Yeah.
I find that all the time. When I'm reading someone, I say, I've got someone of yours here. They'll just go, oh my God, I've got the goosebumps all over. Right. And it's like, because we project it. And I say, you do have some of this. So, if you work at it, you can enhance your skills too.
I think you're so right. And I think it's also like, when you said like you amplify it, you do. And I think it's the energy, right? Like, it's energy building. Like, you can sense it in the space, and you share space. And I think that's amazing. Like, you've nailed it, Terri, as usual. To everyone saying hi to you, everyone's saying that they love you. Oh, hi, Miss Psychic D, good to see you. She's terrific as well. Okay, let's go to some messages for some of our viewers. I'll just pick some. Let me see. And we won't be able to get to everyone, but we'll get to as many as we can. I do want to find Kerry, because I want to start with Kerry because I found her. It's her birthday coming up, and she's a Gemini like me. Loved and shared. Would love to ask Terri what our birthday month of June has in store for me, please. Thanks a million. So this is kind of a birthday reading.
Well, when she says we, our birthday month, who's us?
Oh, she's talking about herself, but I think it's a message for her. But when she says we, it's because my birthday's in June. So she said she doesn't want to claim June just to herself, because we have this thing. We have this thing when every year when it's my birthday, it's her birthday, like kind of around the same time. So we always say that it's our birthday month. So a birthday reading for Kerri, a beautiful Kerri.
Well, interesting. We got the lady card come up straight away. Now, we'll probably have this discussion in a few minutes. I've got to go through this process of where to put the picture.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Because I always forget exactly where it goes. We've got the first card is the lady card, and the lady card is saying that only you, the lady, can decide to what you will amount. So you've also got the stars with it, and the stars are fantastic because the stars says if the star comes along, you'll be happy. The other thing about the stars is that obviously they come out at night, so it's a pathway where you're not quite sure where you're going yet, but this is about divine guidance. So it says just keep going. So if she's looking for a change, if there's something big going on or something that she wants to change, then it's all within her hands to do it. But she's got the mice there, and the mice are about, I don't know if I'm going to do this yet, but I would say to her, go forth and conquer this month. It seems to be all with you. It's really, really positive. And if you don't quite know where you're going, just start, just take the one step, because I think it could be a really prosperous month for you, but just don't let the anxieties get to you.
Oh, I love that. Terri, that's amazing. And happy birthday to you, beautiful Kerry. I hope it's wonderful. And that's a great, great reading for her. Some people are actually saying hello to you, that they remember you from going to their house 6 years ago, and it's good to see you. Brought back memories.
Who is that? I can't see that one. Where's that one?
It's the name says La Tat. So I think it could be maybe... Yeah, I'm not sure who it is, but La Tat. And then Caroline has said it's long time no see. So you've got some people that have remembered you from whenever it was. Yeah, I wonder who that is. La Tat.
Well, I did spread the love to everyone today, saying where I'd be on tonight.
Nice.
So
nice. Well, there you go.
We'll have to watch out for troublemakers, Harry.
Yeah, I love it.
My sister was asking, can I ask a question tonight? And I'm like, are you trying to stitch me up or what?
Oh, that's kind of funny. She can just say how fabulous you are. I love that.
Well, yes.
So for people who are watching, if you can like and share this video, that'd be fabulous, and more people can see Terri. And then once you've liked and shared it, then you can in the comment box let us know you've liked and shared it, and you can definitely ask a question. So when I pull up the questions, you'll see how they've done it. Mimic that, because what they do is they like the video, they share the video, and then in the box they'll let you know that they've liked and shared it with their question together. And by the way, La Tat is Lara from Brooklyn in New South Wales.
Right. Yeah. Oh, okay. Now, if it was at Brooklyn, I actually remember going up and doing a group reading at Brooklyn, and it was just the most beautiful location. It was absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, I love that. Well, before we pick the next one, let's give you some feedback from beautiful Kerry. Kerry said, feedback, thank you, beautiful Terri and Harry. I'm so excited for June. The last few months have been a grind, and I can feel something building. So I will stay light and open to receiving anything that is meant for me. Fabulous. Beautiful. I love it. Love it. Oh, we've got someone else's birthday in June. We have to pick you, Leanne. Leanne. Great. And I love that photo, by the way.
It's the month.
It's the month. Like and share.
Well,
do you see
this is interesting.
June is also my birthday month. So happy birthday to you, Leanne. Okay, what's happened?
Interestingly, the lady cards come up first again. So yeah, and I shuffle between. It's like I'm not stacking the deck here. Amazing. So this is a power card for you. This is like, you go out and you do what you want to do, because you've also got the key. This is amazing. So whatever you want to do, you've got the key to unlock it. But you have the stork, and the stork says, don't stand here too long today, whether north or south, you must be on your way. So please don't procrastinate. It's time. This is an action month for you. Okay. So get out there and get amongst it.
Oh, I love that. And happy birthday to you, Leanne. And Kerry's right. Geminis are the best. We rock. We love Geminis. What sign are you, Terri?
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, nice. Scorpio. One of my best friends is a Scorpio.
Big one.
Yeah. I think you said this one. I feel like I remember you saying that. Yeah.
There's black and there's white, and I'm on one of those sides, but I've got nothing else. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. You've also always got the most fabulous glasses.
Well, thank you.
You always wear incredible glasses. I love it.
I do like a fancy glass, and in fact, I've got some with diamantes. I'll break those out next time.
Oh, you'll have to. Yeah, no, I love that. I think they look great. Okay, let's go with another one. Let me go with hold on. I think I'm seeing Sarah Frederick. I am seeing Sarah Frederick. Hello. Loved and shared. Hi, dearest Harry and beautiful souls. Oh, she's so nice. May I please have some guidance on the next 3 months? Will things work out and get better for me and my children? Thank you and much love from South Africa. Sending you love, darling.
Well, I hope things are going well in South Africa.
Right.
But I do feel that there's movement about you. I don't know whether this is a physical movement or you're just moving on with something. It doesn't feel job related, but there is a forward progress for you. And what we've got here is the cross card. And the cross is about the suffering man. So the awful time that you've been going through, it's now starting to wane, because the cross says that the closer the cross, the quicker you'll see an end to your loss. And it was the first card out. So please know that the awful time you've been having is coming to an end. You've got the, there we go. Yep. You've got the anchor there. The anchor is a beautiful card because it's a card of comfort. And it's also about a safe harbor. So it's saying to you, whatever you've been suffering through, the safe harbor is there for you now. And it's saying, you know, take care, but go, keep going, because you've got the bouquet of flowers. And this is beautiful because the bouquet rings a bell of happiness throughout your life. So the stuff that you've been going through, the other thing I like about the cross is that it's about rebirth, okay, resurrection. So there is a new phase coming for you, and it's starting today tomorrow, because it's
tomorrow. Yeah, technically. Oh, that's amazing. Terry, that was a great reading. Very insightful. Thank you so much for that. I have to give you some feedback from Leanne. Leanne said, thank you so much. I have been thinking about moving.
Yeah.
There you go. Amazing. Very good.
Do it.
Thank you. Love it. Okay, let's go with, I'm going to give you another one of our favorites. Quite a big message. So I'll read it and you have a good read of it as well. And then I'm going to remove it just because it's going to cover everything. So it's quite a big one. Liked and shared. Hi, Harry. Hi, Terry. May I kindly ask, do you see me moving to Nauru with my hubby and my daughter, please? My heart is a little indecisive. I don't want to leave my job. And at the same time, I've always been supportive my husband's career. What should I do? Right now, my head is so full. Sorry for the long message. Thank you kindly. Before I used to think for 2 person. Now I have to think for 3, hubby, me, and kiddo. Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, cool.
Absolutely. Look, that's interesting because, wow, Nauru, and I don't know where you're living at the moment, but that's a huge change in your lifestyle.
Where's Nauru?
It's Nauru was where they would bring put the refugees. So it's a little island, way off the coast, and they have the detention camps there. So I don't know if that's where her husband is going to be working.
Because he works abroad. She often talks about her husband works away from her. So it could be that she wants to go be with him there, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
look,
maybe.
I'll tell you, I do think that you're on your way because you've got the horse and rider. Now, they ride together, okay? So it's talking about the 2 of you, not just the one. Now, if you can, you probably can't see real well, but there's a pathway that he's just come down, and it's got a house in the background, so he's physically moving away from the house. So to me, this is an indication that yes, there is a move for you. But look, this probably won't be permanent. So you know what, if you're indecisive, then just go for a little bit. If you don't like it, you can always come back. I think you will like it, though, because you've got the bouquet of flowers there as well. And it'll probably be nice, even though you're thinking of hubby thinking for hubby as well, it'll probably be nice for you to be as a unit again, because you've got the trees, and the trees are all about growth. So, you know, and it says where you see many trees, there will be much growth. So with the 3 little trees, or the 2 trees and the sapling back together, I think it could be a nice time for you.
Okay, beautiful. Jocelyn, where are you now? I'm curious where you live now, Jocelyn, because I know that's where your hubby is, but I wonder if that's where are you now, Jocelyn? Out of curiosity, I don't think I've ever asked you that. Oh, Leslie, beautiful Leslie, good to see you. Love you, Leslie. Always a pleasure to see you. I've got you some feedback, Terry, from Sarah. Sarah said, thank you so much, Terry, bringing tears of relief to my soul. Much love to you.
Well done.
Oh,
Well done. I've just
beautiful.
seen a response from Latat. She says, that's it.
Oh,
So yes, it was
that was
that
the
group I
group.
did up there with them.
That was the group that you remembered. Yeah,
Yeah,
amazing, amazing.
yeah.
Oh, Jocelyn, you're in Melbourne. Oh my God, that's incredible. I didn't know
Wow.
that,
Yep.
Jocelyn. Oh, but
That's
obviously
night and
that's
day.
yeah, and so she's saying that it's in the Pacific, and that's where her hubby
Yeah.
is. Because I knew that he was stationed away from her, and it
Mm,
looks like she'll be yeah, maybe going to be with him. So totally makes
mm.
sense, Jocelyn. Makes
If she's a
sense.
Melbourner, she might have to take the coffee machine with her because you know how much they love their coffees down there.
We do love it. It's so funny you talk about coffee. I'm drinking a cup of tea. I drink a lot of tea during the day, but I'm a coffee fanatic as well. So but it only sort of happened later in my life. I'll be honest.
No.
When I was younger, I always drank tea. I've always drank tea, and I still drink tea. I'm currently drinking one. But as I got older, I don't want to say I rely on coffee, but I really do feel like I need a coffee every day. I definitely feel like I need a coffee every day.
I don't do the
And
coffee thing. I'm a tea
oh, you
girl. I
don't like
don't do
coffee?
coffee.
Yes,
No,
see,
I can't help the
I
taste of
used
it.
to be. I used to be like that, Terry. I'm telling you, I used to be like that.
I
And I
love
would
the smell of
only
it.
the smell's amazing. The smell's
Unbelievable.
amazing. It's unbelievable. I agree. It's unbelievable. Especially there's nothing better than a freshly opened packet. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Um, but I really love coffee. And also like in my culture, we do coffee readings. So I've always been around coffee readings my whole life. We always
Yep.
look at the cup. Like what you were talking about, tea leaf reading. Remember you mentioned tea leaf readings before?
Yeah.
It's very similar, but we use coffee instead. And
Ah.
yeah, so anyway, so the older I got, the more I'm like, oh no, I need coffee now. So I started drinking coffee, and I love it. And I sometimes will look at the cup, and it's like tea leaf readings, like you said. So it's very similar. Yeah,
Yeah. I actually
awesome.
did a gig once where I did beer foam reading.
Oh, I love that. Yes, yes, yes.
And
That's the thing.
surprisingly it worked well.
Terry, it works really well because it's like it's got a similar concept to the
Yeah.
coffee. It's got a similar thing because
Yep.
tea leaves are a bit different because you've got the leaves, but with a lot of coffees, you've got the residue of the foam, like what you just said, the
Yeah.
beer
Yes,
foam. Yeah,
exactly.
it's amazing. See,
Yeah.
Terry, look at that. You've done it without realizing it was similar. You did it
But I
already.
did beer, not coffee.
Love it. Listen. I've done wine before, so you can do it. You
Well,
can
that's
do it.
interesting.
Yeah, the
Mm.
wine sediments. You can do it with wine sediments. It's very
Oh,
similar. Yeah, it's really cool. Oh no, it's you can do anything.
just anything. Yep.
You can do anything. Now I was wondering if we could pick that Latat person who I think his name was Lara from Brooklyn because they want to
Mhm.
ask you. Can we? Yeah, let's just do that.
Why not?
So yeah, why not? So this is Latat, but I think the name was Lara. Lara said, liked and shared, need guidance on having just quit one of my jobs. Oh, so you work many jobs. Keeping my new job, which I love, but I need more hours. Will I be financially secure? Good question.
Look, I think that prospects are very good for you because interestingly that you've quit this one job because I was getting some very bad feelings about, I guess, picking up on your energies about it. I think you've absolutely done the right thing. And your first card is the stork. Oh, man, I wish I could do that quickly. Is the stork. So he said, get on your way. All right. So you've done the right thing. You're actually listening to your spirit. And as I said as we always say, when COVID taught us, don't stay somewhere where you're not happy. If you don't love it, find something better that you love. But the second card you've got are the fish. And the fish are all about prosperity, good luck, economics. So this tells me with the key that you have money coming to you. So I do believe that you'll be able to pick up some extra hours. So don't feel regret about going or leaving that other job because if you're in tarot when you're reading the old death card, something has to die for something new to begin. So you're on the cusp of taking control of what you're doing. So it's great.
Beautiful, beautiful message. I've just seen one from Caroline Thomas. Hello, Caroline. Oh, hey, Sharon. Good to see you, darling. Caroline said, shared and loved. Any guidance or message for me as today, please, is hubby's heavenly birthday today, please. Lots of pleases,
Okay.
which is beautiful.
It is very nice. You don't see enough of that nowadays, do you, with this young folk, Harry?
Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Oh, dear. Yeah, look, I've got some real issues here. Some real stress issues that I'm feeling from I believe it's your husband. Also, chest issues here. I don't know if this was an impact, but there's certainly real issues here with the breathing in the chest. But I'm also feeling this up here now. I don't know whether this is him around you and the stress. What you're feeling up here belongs to you. Obviously, yes. Sorry, you said you want to move on and stop worrying. Look, I think you can. You've got the key card here, so that tells you automatically that what you're asking for is going to be happening. So keep putting it out there to spirit. And the key is wonderful because it says it has a special plan to help you with your wish, no matter what it is. So keep focused on the thing that is really important that you want to achieve. You've got the stars again, which indicates that you're feeling a bit lost. You can't quite see where you're going. But remember, as I said before, it's divine guidance. So just keep going, all right? And the last card, beautifully, is the sun. So the sun will be shining on your pathway, doll. So it's interesting. We've had this a couple of times tonight. There seems to be a renewal sort of thing going on. And I don't know whether it's just because it's the end of the month and the start of a new phase, but I really feel that this is kind of in the air at the moment.
Amazing. Really good to know. I just want to let everyone know we've got Amazing Grace on pin 9888 logged in. We have Leslie Spellaviro on pin 9116. Leslie's logged in. We have Natalie Norton Baker logged in on pin 9810. And we have Psychic Sue on pin 9129. So they're all available right now for you to call if you'd like a one-on-one, because we're not going to get to everyone on the live feed and they're only snippet readings. But you can actually have a one-on-one over the phone live with our at-home psychic. So I logged in right now for you. You've just got to call the number in Australia, 02-907-10199. And our international number worldwide is +61 488 25177. And as I said, you've got Amazing Grace on pin 9888. You've got Leslie Spellaviro on pin 9116. You've got Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810. And you've got Psychic Sue on pin 9129. So give them a call and have a one-on-one over the phone. Okay, you've got some feedback from Lara. That makes me feel so much better. She had been struggling and worked there for 10 years. Amazing.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I've
Makes
just
sense.
seen Caroline's response as well. He had a heart attack, and yes, it's her stress.
It's her stress. There you go.
Okay. So know that he's around you, Caroline.
Thanks, Caroline. Let's go with we just did that one. Let's go with a different Kerry. Hello, Kerry. This is Kerry. Kerry Wilson. A different one. Loved and shared. Love listening and checking in on this rainy Brisbane evening. Oh, it's raining in Brisbane. Would love a general reading, please, and thank you. Raining in Brisbane.
Excellent. Well, it's it's interesting. I feel like I need to use I've brought another couple of sets here for you to see tonight, Harry.
Love.
We'll talk about our Lenormand cards again.
I love that one. I love that one.
This is an ancient Italian version.
That's probably why I was like, oh, I love that one. Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah, so we have a thing, everybody. We have a thing about buying cards, even though we don't need them. It's not about need, Harry, is it?
And it's just nice to have. It's just nice to have.
The tools of our trade.
And just in case, you never know, one day for a rainy day, you might want to open a new box.
Exactly. Sorry, I felt the need to do two little bunches of cards there for you. You've got the Crossroads. So this is a great card because it's giving you an opportunity to take a different direction, right? There's nothing wrong with the pathway you're on, but if you're not happy on it, then the other pathway is coming for you. So get your gear and get. You've got the Coffin card, so you have the ability to really put something to rest, okay, to leave it behind with you. And the Coffin card says, if you're not careful, courage, wealth, and health will all breathe their last breath. So be courageous. If it's something that's a little bit out of your wheelhouse, then you know what, just push through, because you've got the Moon card. The Moon card is lovely. He's come up quite a lot tonight about people being a little bit lost and not entirely sure where they're heading to. But, you know, it's a divine guidance thing, so just keep going. You've got the little fish, which are economics, the scythe, which is a cutting tool. So whatever decision it is that you've been putting off, you need to make it and know that it will be somewhat prosperous. Can you see that under my flaring light? That's the card of the key. So there's some good stuff happening there for you, mate.
Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Terri. Okay, let me give you some feedback from Caroline. Caroline said, blessings, sweet soul, so very appreciated and uplifting. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Caroline. Let's go with some feedback from Jocelyn. We love you. Feedback, thank you so much, Terri. Looks like I'm going to just have to move on, I guess, and stop worrying.
Yes.
We'll miss you. I hope you can still watch. Thank you, Terri, and thank you, Harry, darling. Lots of love. Oh, love to you, beautiful Jocelyn. And yeah, I think we also have stuff going on with the show that you might hear about, some news coming up, that we've got some great things coming out for the show. But you know, I think we still will have some link with, yeah, anyway, I can't say too much more, but yeah, hopefully because I don't actually know when and stuff. But yeah, you'll know when we know. But yeah, so amazing, Jocelyn. Okay, let's go with I'm gonna go with, I think I'm just gonna randomly pick this one just because it seems like just because it seems like it's a little bit of a heavier one as opposed to the other ones that you've got. So Erin said, liked and shared, lovelies. Will my ex leave me alone, or will I have to put an AVO on her? She's stressing me out. Ooh, interesting.
Doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound good.
Right.
You know what? There is such a feminine power around tonight. You know, there's 36 Cardinal Lenormand deck, and the ladies come up again. Very female power. Yes, you're right. And the other thing I've noticed is that there's a lot of them saying, I've got a new chapter coming up. This is going with what I was saying before. There's a huge new energy going. So, Erin, take advantage of it. This is the letter, okay? The letter card is the first one that came out for you. So I would say the letter is waiting to fulfill the fire of your desire. So if there's a problem, then use the letter. And does that mean that you might have to do an AVO? Yes, okay. You know what? Cover yourself. Don't leave it too long, and something has to. I'm not saying anything will happen, but what I'm saying is that you need to protect yourself. So get the writing done, get the letter made, mate. You've got the card because this has come up, the ladies come up because only you can do this. But here we've got the fox. Now, I do like the fox a lot because the fox, it says the fox is always in flight. Now, if it says if you want to find a friend, then you should avoid the game of pretend, avoid betrayal, all right? So this speaks very much to what is going on in your life. And I would suggest, you know, the betrayal could be you're told one thing by this person and then they do something else. So protect yourself, all righty? Protect yourself.
Amazing.
And do it sooner rather than later.
Amazing. Thank you, Terri. Michael, good to see you. Michael, are you doing next Saturday, by the way? Because I know you're doing the 14th, but are you doing next Saturday, the 7th as well? I wasn't sure. So I didn't know who to say is doing next week because I don't think we know yet. But let me know. And let's go with a actually, he wants to ask you a question. Yeah, let's just pick him because we love Michael and he does the Thursday night show and he does so much other work as well. So he needs a little bit of insight for this. So let's have a look. So hi, beautiful souls, loved and shared. I'm struggling to find myself a career. So because he's very good at so many things. I know what I need. Yeah, he's good at a lot of things. I know what I need to do, just can't seem to get an interview. Ooh. Would love any insight to what you get. Also can't wait to chat with you in 2 weeks on Thursday. Yeah, because you said that you were going to be on with him. Yep.
And here he is.
Here he is.
The man cards come up, mate. So, you know, the man is like, he's an interesting card. I don't know if you have a partner, but as we've discussed before, the Lenormand cards are as old as the modern day tarot cards, which is a couple of 100 years old. So when the man card comes up, it's not always about the man. It's about using those harder skills that you have to push forward, you know, to be the leader, to be the man in the workplace. So the lesson of the day is that listen to what the man has to say. just like the woman card when it says she's the only one that can say what she will amount to. Yours is about, you've got to push forward. So whatever you're doing, redouble your efforts, because you've got the moon card next. Now, the moon card, if you can see, there's a huge other side, a huge mountain to climb. But it's not impossible, because it says with the moon card, it will happen very soon. So please don't lose hope. Whatever it is, like and please don't look straight ahead with what you're trying to do. Look at the oblique angles, because I feel that something will come via the side. So if it's not exactly what you want, then you can turn into something that you want. There may be something else there that is waiting for you. So look obliquely, because the moon, as it says, you'll climb to soaring heights if you use your heart and your might. So what is that thing you really want to do, and like aim for it and go for it, because you've got the bouquet there, and that's like, it rings a bell of happiness throughout your life. So you will, to me, you will get something. As to time frame, let's have a look. What are we talking about time frame? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got the 7 card, which is the birds, and there are 6 birds on there. So the 6s and 7s are very important. So, June is the 6th month. 7th could be the 7th day. So these 2 months are fairly critical for you, and you can achieve whatever it is that you want to get to. So
love it.
Stop procrastinating. And that's a bit rude, because I don't know if you actually are, but go for it, mate, because like tomorrow is the start of a new month.
Amazing. Very good. Want to let everyone know we've got Amazing Grace on pin 9888. We've got Leslie Spellavera on pin 9116. We have Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810. And we have Psychic Sue on pin 9129. In Australia, you call 02907 10199. And international number is +614 888 25177. Amazing. Okay, let's go with so please like and share this video. Once you've liked and shared it, you can definitely ask a question married up with the fact that you've liked and shared it. You will see on the screen, we always pull up the questions that are done correctly. So liked and shared, will I sell my house? Liked and shared is this new job good for me? Liked and shared, will I sell my car? Whatever. That'd be great. And of course, we can't get to everybody on the live stream, so you can definitely give us a call on the phone lines that I read out for you, and you can have a one-on-one with our at-home psychics. Okay. And I think you're laughing about Michael's feedback. I assumed, I'm thinking, I'm in the middle of talking, and you're laughing away. I'm thinking this has to be with something you've just seen somewhere. And then I'm like, okay, hold on. Let's have a look at Michael's feedback, what he said. Feedback, I'm a huge procrastinator, being a Virgo. Thank you for that. There you go. I'm single, so I'm the man. I love it. Michael, you're amazing. You have given me the kick and motivation I needed. Thank you again, beautiful. Perfect.
My work here is done.
Perfect. I love it. And FYI, everybody, Michael, who does the Thursday night shows, as we have been talking about, he'll be doing the next couple of Saturdays as well. So you'll have Michael Thursdays, and you'll have Michael on Saturday the 7th and also Saturday the 14th of June. So 7th and 14th of June, you've got Michael, and you'll also have him the Thursday and the Thursday. So you'll have a bit of Michael, which is always a great thing. And then I'll be back on Saturday the 21st. Amazing.
Nothing better than a little bit of Michael, is there?
He's great. He's become very popular, actually. We've always loved Michael, but people are really, really resonating with him, which I think is great, because he's sort of the other day I was on the live with him, and we were having some technical issues, but he was getting so many compliments, and we were having a laugh. We were having a laugh about how he doesn't like compliments, but yet he was getting so many. So people were being very complimenting of him, and I just found it great. I found it great for him.
We're our own worst judges, aren't we?
I think we can be, but I think some people are a little bit more reserved than others. Like when it comes to and
absolutely.
And I think with Michael's had so much background in behind the scenes. Like he's done so much work behind, even with this show, but other shows. He does a lot of media work behind the camera. So I think now that he's sort of getting more on it, it's different for him, because he's being seen more,
dynamic,
as opposed to creating it. He's sort of which I think is awesome. I think it's great.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with random. Oh, we've got to do Sharon. We have to do Sharon. Okay, let's do Sharon. Sharon said, liked and shared, hi, Harry and Terry. Do you see us moving to a home that will allow for pets? My fur baby buddy is at a kennel and I want him with me. Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
well,
she's living
that's
somewhere they won't let her.
heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking. If you're in a rental place, you should be allowed to have pets. I don't know where you are, whether it's New South Wales or not, but I'm pretty sure in New South Wales there's those companion animal rules now that say that you can actually find or have your animals with you.
I think there's a grey area, though. I think it's subjective to case by case, I think. I'm not sure of New South Wales law, but I actually anyway. So I think it can be subjective. So this seems like it's a little bit. Yeah, she obviously wants her pet with her, but yeah.
How can you not be with your fur babies?
Yes.
Okay. I have actually have a little change here, and I've pulled out a tarot card. And you've got the Ace of Swords.
Oh, let's have a look.
So this is a good card. Aces are, change cards, mate. So there's a change happening there. So the beautiful thing about this is that this is about new beginnings and enlightenment and all those amazing things. So you've got to speak your mind to solve your problems. So maybe you do look up these regulations that are wherever you apply to wherever you're living, and see if it is possible to have your pet there. But otherwise, I've thrown two lots of cards out here, and the first cards for both of them are the scythe, and the scythe is a cutting tool. So this is about making a decision. Okay, so there's it says that it's about danger, and it's a card of forewarning. So it's saying that this is something that can't be avoided. No matter which way you look, you have to make the decision. Okay, so it may be that there's a communication issue here because you've got the little birds, and instead of them singing a tale of worry and woe, what you want them to do is communicate, because that's what the birds do best. So interestingly, you've got some really positive stuff there, even though you don't quite know where you're going. You've got the moon there. Oh, sorry, the stars again. But, you've also got the tree and the letter, and the tree is about growth. So hopefully that there is a growth for you. That's a move. You cut it from where you are, because clearly you've been told, to cut that. But you've got the letter too. So there's two things that talk about communication there. So I would really like to see you investigate as much as you can and see if you can to rescue your baby. But otherwise, it looks like it's a move, but it has to be your decision. You've got to make it soon.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go with another one. I'm going to pick Nita. Good to see you, darling. Hello, Harry and beautiful guests. I've liked and shared. Would love any insight on what's coming up for me, please.
Okay. Let's have a look at a bit of insight. I can't help but sorry, look, Nita, I've got an issue here. Actually, I have many, but tonight's issue is that with you, I've got real shoulder issues here. So I don't know if this is someone who's passed for you, whether there's been an impact on the left-hand side, or whether it's a stroke that's affected the left-hand side. But my hands are completely numb, or my hand is completely numb, and I'm feeling it very strongly down the left-hand side. So I think that there is someone around you closely trying to actually talk to you. So I'm going to say to you, like what we've been talking about is let your own insight inform you a bit more. I think that you're probably holding on so tight you can't quite see a way ahead, but you have the sun there on your pathway, and you have the horse and rider. So get on the horse, crack the whip, mate, and keep going. All right. So it's a time for you to really push your way through.
Amazing. Michael, I love that. I love that you said those words. You typed the words amazing. All righty. Oh, Robert's birthday was last week. Liked and shared. My birthday was last week. Would love a general reading, as I have a few challenging times in the coming week and months.
Okay.
Happy birthday for last week.
All right. Yes, indeed, indeed. Interestingly, I've just had a quick look at my tarot cards, and the first card that came up is the Temperance card.
Ooh,
So, you really do need to seek this balance. So you've got all this challenging stuff coming up, and this is good because it's. I always say it's about chaos and conflict, but the great thing that comes from that is clarity. So you're being shaken up at the moment, so you can get some clarity. But the Temperance card is a card it's really the energy of change. So you do have that change about you, but it doesn't. You don't have to run. It's not a fast card. Temperance is like the moderator. So just go. You just keep going. You don't have to rush with it. And you've also got the Five of Cups. The cups are all about the emotions. So yes, we feel your emotions are really tied to this, but it's also saying to you to feel your grief and acknowledge that it's there, but not to hang on to it. It's just you've got to know that things are going to get better, and I think that they really will for you.
good.
But crack the whip on it, babe. Stop talking about it, start doing it.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, so let me just pull that one off. Let me just see. We're picking Bev because I've also seen Bev. I've been on a few lives from different sites, and I've noticed if people know the readers, they get readings, and if you are new, you don't get a look. Well, that's not true, Bev, because I've just picked you, and I don't know who you are. We don't know you. We don't know who you are. So okay,
There's no
so
favoritism here.
it's hilarious because I literally was just looking at this, and then I saw another one from her, and I'm like, I read both of them. I'm like, I think that's the same Bev. Well, I'm going to pick her anyway.
Well,
So Bev.
the thing is that Harry may know them, but I don't.
Well,
So
I don't know anyone from here apart from when I get to know them on the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I definitely don't know any of these people. I only know them through the show. But I read Bev's message and then I saw her same one. I'm like, Bev, you're contradicting yourself because you
We're
just
not
got picked. Never seen you before. And Bev, loved and shared. Bev had some bad news recently and would like to know if everything is going to be okay. Thank you.
Is everything going to be okay, Bev? Let me have a yes or a no answer to that.
Yes.
Interesting, because you've got a justice card here, and this is both a yes and a no, so it's a maybe. But it's really enforcing upon you to use your intuition. Okay, it's a really strong card. It's a card of clarity and truth. So you've got to, sometimes, and we've talked about this before, Harry, not making a decision about something is a decision.
Right. True.
So it's time to actually get the balance, seek the justice, the fairness, the accountability. So you really do need to find the balance, but you need to prioritize things. So you've got a bit of there we go, great. You've got the book. This is an amazing card because it says, unlock the book or open the book and you can unlock the secrets it may hide. So there's stuff there waiting for you to find it. But the book also denotes new chapters. So you really do have the ability to make a fresh start. Like everything else. Again, Harry, we have a theme for the night.
There's always themes. I've noticed that there are themes, and themes do play out a lot, not only on the lives, but in life. And I think that's always really interesting when you've got that theme happening and they do play out. Yeah. And sometimes people can relate to themes as well, which I think is really, really interesting. Okay, Sharon said, thank you, Terry. I'm in WA renting, but the owner says no pets. It's not fenced property to secure pets. We'll have to move and we have rental shortage. Okay, so that in WA, that makes sense. And you were seeing the Ace of Swords and that was indicating the move.
And I've just cut the deck and the Ace of Swords has come up again.
Unbelievable.
Okay. So, you will solve your problems. You've also got the Queen of Swords. So you've certainly got some good, decision-making power going on there. And the thing that overarches both these is about communication. So,
Amazing.
Start looking, start talking, because the Queen of Swords is brilliant because it's about something happening quick, but there may be some complexity to it. So, it's just you've got to look now. You've got to start talking now.
Okay, very good. Okay, let's go with so Carrie said thank you very much. We just did that one. Bev said thank you. Welcome. Sharon, we've already got the feedback from. The Latat person was the first time. Yeah, because I haven't seen you on it before. Exactly. Many first timers get picked. You're right, because you got picked.
Interesting that she came on tonight for a first time, and
I love that.
Yeah,
I think that was just so perfectly in sync.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love
Absolutely.
it. Oh, Nita.
We know that there's no coincidences.
No coincidence, exactly. Nita said, wow, thank you so much. That was amazing, as Harry said. Yay, it was. That's awesome. Thank you, Nita. That's amazing. Okay, let's go with, oh my gosh, Veronica. We love Veronica. Liked and shared. Could Terri please tell me if my nephew from South Africa will visit Australia in the next few years?
Okay, well. Interesting. I've just cut the deck here and 2 cards have dropped out. And they are, interestingly, a yes and a no card, both of them. And he, at the moment, I don't think so, because he doesn't have the right perspective to sort of move. So I think that there's something he's focusing on there, and there may be a bit of a daydream happening. He may be, wanting to go somewhere else first, but not wanting to tell you to hurt your feelings. But I do think it's possible, because you've got the 3 of Wands there. Wands are cards of I always think of Wands as walking sticks, and they're about forward progression. So you've got the 3 of Wands, which is lovely because he's getting ready. It's a preparation card. So he's got to find the inspiration to firing him up into action. So if you can help do anything to inspire him, then I think you'll have him here sooner rather than later.
Oh my God, that's great. Amazing. Thank you, Veronica. How incredible. Let's go for might do another. Hold on, we've just got a message about, so we've got Amazing Grace on pin 9888. We have Leslie on pin 9116. We have Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810. And we have Psychic Sue on pin 9129. Okay, let's go with I'm gonna pick, I just did that one. I think I'm gonna pick maybe this one, actually, because I think this is a good one. Lisa, hey Lisa Lee, loved and shared. Hello, lovelies. Would like to know, are things going to work out well for my son? That's nice. She's asking for a son.
Look, I really do think they are. What the 3 cards that I've pulled here, I just want to show you the 3 of them together. And if you can notice a common theme, oops.
Yeah, look at all the.
Okay. All the trees. Oh, Terri, come on, get your focus. All the trees. So
yeah, all the trees.
This is really, it's hopeless, isn't it? Oh God, Terri, come on, get your shit together. Sorry about that. They're all trees. All right. So the trees are all about growth. So yes, absolutely. I think it can. This beautiful card, the garden card, is one of my favorites, because you see that there's a fountain there in the garden that feeds the trees. So it's an amazing card, because it says you'll soon see a man. This is the gardener's plan. So whatever he's been looking for, he will find. And the beauty about the card is that it's about him finding his people, finding his right community, where he belongs. So I do think that he will do that, because he's got the dog card. The dog is your loyal, faithful friend. So he will find somewhere where he feels that is friendly and where he feels he belongs. These 3 are real cards of belonging. And it's lovely, because, the tree will stay healthy. It's all about him growing. So I think these are very positive cards for him.
Oh, I think that's terrific. People absolutely have loved the show, which I love. Terri, my darling, are you able to log into the phone lines, or?
Yes, of course.
Yep, perfect. So Terri's pin is 9119, so you can have a one-on-one with Terri. And remember, Terri will be on the Thursday night with Michael on the 12th, you said?
Yes.
Was it the 12th? Yep.
12th,
so you'll be able to see Terri again with Michael on Thursday. So Terri, thank you so much for being with us. We've absolutely loved it.
Could we squeeze one more in very quickly?
I don't
Is it
know.
possible, or am I asking too much?
You're asking for a bit. Who do you want to squeeze?
Well, Patricia Siren.
All right, let me have a look if I can.
I've just seen her, and I've just felt attracted to it.
Well, it doesn't say liked and shared, so we.
Oh, okay. Patricia, like and share, please.
And
It's
try
really
again.
important.
And try again on another Saturday.
Try again. Try again.
Exactly. Terri, so good to see you. Pin 9119. You can definitely give Terri a call and have a one-on-one over the phone. So Patricia, have a call Terri on the phone. All right, Patricia, enjoy if you can call Terri. Terri, good to see you, darling, and I'll see you again.
You too.
Bye, darling.
All right, my love. Bye.
She's so terrific. She's absolutely great. The show has been amazing. You guys are incredible. Terri was on fire as usual. And you guys really, really resonated with her messages. Thank you all for joining us. So I just want to let everyone know again, you've got Michael doing the Thursday nights, and you'll have him doing the next couple of Saturdays, and you'll see me on the 21st. Now, I'll just read the website, PsychicTV International.n. Phone numbers in Australia 0290710199, and our international number worldwide is +61 488 25177. And you can have a one-on-one over the phone with Amazing Grace on pin 9888, Leslie Spellavero on pin 9116, Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810, and Psychic Sue on pin 9129. And of course, you can have Terri, who you just saw on the live. You can call her on pin 9119, and you can have a one-on-one. All right, so thank you all so much for joining us. It was an absolutely amazing show. God bless you all, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. And stay safe, stay well, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Good night, everyone. So much love.